Okay, I'm Nancy, pampered with diamonds. Can you guys hear me and see me? There is a lag. Hello, guys. Can you all see me yet? No, my time is right. Oh, my Lanta. People are like, maybe we got the time wrong. Okay, it's streaming. It says I'm here. Okay, let me try refreshing my screen. Can you guys see and hear me yet? Okay, good. My laptop is on probably Star Wars again. So, okay. I have a Disney employee here, but he is representing himself as a parent who visits Disney on a regular basis. And he is my son, Daniel. He is Todd's dad. So, and you probably see him already on the right side of the screen. So, if you all can say hello to Daniel, my oldest son. Say hi, Daniel.
Hello. I want to let you guys know I have a storm coming through where I live. The lights have flickered. If I go mid-sentence phantom, we have a reason.
Of course, that you're on the right channel because that's what happens here. You're definitely on the right channel. Yepper. So, Daniel is a single dad who goes to Disney a lot. So, can you tell us, Daniel, what your favorite park is and what is your favorite ride in that park?
So I would have to say it's going to be Epcot. A couple of reasons. The biggest one is that everything in Epcot is indoors. So if it's raining,
Everything?
everything. You're going to stand outside for the line for Spaceship Earth, and Test Track will close if it rains, but every attraction that you can ride is indoors. So if it's
Nice.
raining, like it is right now, that's the park you want to be in because you're only going to get wet if you're outside in between the buildings. Um, and my favorite attraction is also at Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Guardians of the
Um,
Galaxy?
yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. It's a roller coaster.
Cosmic Rewind.
Mhm. It is a roller coaster, has linear induction motors, which basically means it's a powered launch. There's no lift hill. And the cars turn so that you can face what it's wanting you to see, what you should be focusing on. And you know, a lot of people tend to think of going into space as this thing like what you think of when you play a video game. You hit the A button and you go forward and you have to turn, right? No, there's no gravity in space. There's no wind resistance. So if you want to turn, you actually have to face a different direction and counter thrust. If you want to stop, you have to turn around and actually reverse thrust. So you have these effects when you're on it where you're actually slingshotting around. For example, one of them is you slingshot around the moon. And it's delivered with music that just fits. The best one I would say is September by Earth, Wind,
Oh
Fire.
yeah,
It's like
Dad loves
the
that.
ride is built for it. They're all good. I've written it with 4 of the songs that they have, but it's random, so there's no way to know what song. And it has a standby line now. It's no longer a virtual queue, so you can just get online. You don't need to do anything special. And I live 2 hours from Epcot. I will drive there on a day off just to ride it.
To ride
But
one ride.
just to ride that one ride. Yeah.
Now
Yeah. In
you're
fact, if my roommate has the day off and he finds out that I'm going, he's he's coming because he likes it as well. So
um what was I gonna say? So do all of the Disney parks have fireworks every night?
no, Animal Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom doesn't have an evening show. It used to have, before the pandemic, it had a show. It was called Rivers of Light. It was one of my favorites. But it stopped during the pandemic. It hasn't come back, and I'm not aware of any. There haven't been any announcements or anything saying it's coming back. The amphitheater where it took place at Animal Kingdom, I don't even know if it's being used anymore.
Ugh,
Uh,
I,
Disney's Hollywood Studios
hold
has
on,
been that.
Daniel. Hold on,
What?
Daniel. People not are not even seeing you.
Oh, can they hear me at least?
No, they're not
They
seeing
can't
any
hear.
one of us.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Uh,
So we're gonna start over.
I don't know. It says it starts at 6:30. It's 6:30. It's 6:39. Today's the 24th.
Is your
Yes.
feed live?
Yes. It says end broadcast and stop stream. Hold on, let me look at the TV. Yes. Yeah, we're on the TV. I don't understand why they're not seeing us.
Hang on. I can't see it either. Um, Pampered with diamonds. I'm not familiar with how the live on YouTube works. I don't know. Hang on. Okay. It
I'm on in the living room.
okay. I see your stream that you put up 8 hours ago, but I don't see anything now.
It's
I
on.
can't pull it up on YouTube.
Oh, Patty says she can see and hear us.
She can see and hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what was I saying? Sorry, Todd's mom just
I
called.
don't know why some of us can't hear us and some can.
Um, I'm stepping into my troubleshooting phase. It says you're live. Yeah,
I know.
I see it on the website, but I don't see it on the yeah, I see it on the website, but I don't see it on the app.
Um, let me check something. Uh,
Yeah.
content. No, it says public.
Wait. I think it's up. It's up. You got to refresh it. I had to close the app completely and reopen it.
Well, that's what people are doing.
No, it wasn't working on mine a minute ago, and now it says that it started 10 minutes ago.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know why it did that. I just know that it did.
All right. Now I can see us. Okay. Weird.
So you had asked me if there was if there were any parks, if all of them had fireworks.
Yes.
So Animal Kingdom does not. They used to have one before the pandemic. It was called Rivers of Light, and it wasn't a fireworks show. It was a water cannon and projection show.
Ooh,
But it
was that the
it
one I
stopped.
saw?
Nope, you never saw it.
Where's
It was
where's the one
a
that I saw that I liked?
so the one that you liked was at Disney's Hollywood Studios. That one's called Fantasmic. There's
Oh, it's
actually a second
amazing.
show. There's actually a second show that takes place at Disney's Hollywood Studios as well. It's called Wonderful World of Animation. It's also nightly. It's not. It doesn't get as much traffic as Fantasmic does. Fantasmic's the draw, but Wonderful World of Animation is also really good. It's a projection show first with light emphasis on the light fireworks pyrotechnics. There's not many of them. There's not many fireworks with it. Epcot has Luminous: The Symphony of Us, which is my absolute favorite, and then the Magic Kingdom has Happily Ever After, and
Happily Ever
Epcot.
After is a fireworks show.
Oh yeah, Happily Ever After is a firework pyrotechnic show, um, and it's a
Oh, that's the
projection
one
show.
above the castle.
Yes, all the projections go onto the castle. You have the music. It's about 20 minutes long.
It's amazing.
Luminous Luminous: The Symphony of Us is at Epcot, and it's more water effects and pyrotechnics.
Yeah, that's I like
And
that one.
that one is my favorite. There's actually a spot in it where you have Remember Me being played in Spanish over top harmonized with When Somebody Loved Me, which is just really good. I don't know anyone that hasn't cried watching that. Except maybe
Me.
you. But you also can watch a movie and
Not
just
cry.
yeah, you watched Wonder and it didn't even hit you. So,
Yeah. I mean,
um,
yep.
but it's one of those places that you definitely want to go, at least for me and my family. We go in part just to experience being there.
And when you do whenever you go to any of the parks, walk into any gift shop and make sure you get a birthday button if it's your birthday, a celebrating button. So he got one that said mom's birthday because I went, he took me on my birthday. Any gift shop has these buttons and they're free. They are free.
And
Daniel.
you can celebrate anything.
Ah, he is
You can
newly
celebrate
divorced.
anything. Um, so the
I'm waiting.
looks
I'm
The
waiting
looks
for
when
their
you when somebody
reaction.
sees it, it's hilarious.
Freedom.
Freedom, just like Forky. I envisioned saying it just like Forky does when he goes out the back window. Freedom,
Ah,
not the
so,
hunchback freedom where he says dang and then he goes right back into the cage, but no, the actual freedom.
yep, Daniel is celebrating freedom. So, um, does Disney have an underground city or passageway? I know
I
when
wouldn't.
we go in and we have to kind of walk, like we're walking down a ramp. So,
So there's actually a tour at the Magic Kingdom. It's called Keys to the Kingdom. You have to be 16 or older, and you go down into the utilidors, which are cast member only areas typically. Um, I don't know much about what's in the the tunnels. I just know they exist,
nice.
and I've walked through one, but if you want to know more about what those are, I'm not in the theme park. I'm with the I actually work over the phones, and I have a lot of training with it, but I actually, when I go, I'm experiencing it as a guest like anybody else.
Someone has a question. I don't know if you can see the questions. It says, isn't there
Are you?
something you can go
Yeah, I see it.
into the, okay,
I see it. It sounds like you're talking about pin trading.
I think so.
And the
Pin
way pin
trading.
trading works, you get a you go to any one of the gift shops and you buy a pin, and then you can trade those pins with other people or cast members. There's actually pin trading posts, but you have to have a pin to trade a pin. And if you're going to do pin trading and you come across a pin that you actually are pretty attached to, that you like, then I would not recommend advertising that you have it on your lanyard
It's kind of
because
like trading pins for Crocs,
I don't know. I never did. I never really got into it.
but it's kind of like that. You can trade pins with other
Yeah, you can you
people.
yeah, and there's no monetary value for the pin, so to speak, that you're trading. It's I like that pin. I have this one. Can will you trade with me?
And you can
Um,
buy them, right?
yeah, you can buy them. That's normally when I see a pen I like, I just buy it.
Yeah.
But there are some where you can get a box with a mystery pin, and then
Oh,
you can trade that out with some of the gift shops. Not all of them. You got to look. I normally don't buy those because I like to know what I'm getting.
okay. Um, if I wanted to see um Cinderella, well, if I want to see Cinderella, I should probably go to Magic Kingdom. If I wanted to see
Maybe.
Moana, where would I most likely see her?
I mean, I've seen her in Epcot, but the simplest way I know is you open up the app
Oh, there's
and
an
just start.
app.
Yeah.
Of course,
So
there's
it's on
apps for
the it's
everything.
yeah, you just open the app and search by character name and they should come right up in the results. I normally get around by looking at the map.
So let me ask you, but you brought up the app. Is the app really necessary if you're going to go to Disney? Do you,
No.
will it make
I
your
would I
trip
would well,
more?
I got to be careful because I want to say no. And there's a difference though. I define necessary as something that you have to enjoy the day.
Wouldn't it make it easier? Because I know when we
It
go
can.
together, you always
It
have
can.
me look on the app
Yeah, because the app is the easiest way to get information.
and
So
reservations too, correct? For
yes,
restaurants?
it's the easiest way to find out what's available. It's the easiest way to find out what you can do, who's there, where are things. But is it a requirement? Heavens no. You can go You can buy at like, oh, you just like back in the 80s, you'd go to the will call booth, you'd buy the ticket, you'd walk in, pick up the paper map, the one Todd always asks to get when we go,
Yeah.
and look at that and just you can do that. You can still do that today. Now, and you can still have a really, really fantastic time with just that. Because let's say that's how we're going to go and we want to ride Avatar Flight of Passage. And Todd doesn't want to ride that. He refuses. What do we do when we do that? When we go with Todd, we get there, we tell them at the entrance, hey, he's not going to ride. We want to ride it. Can he walk through the line with us and we swap out? And that's just how we handle it. Now, does the app give you other things? Yeah, it gives you access to see where everyone is on a map. It gives you a pin to see so that you can look at the map and go, oh, this is where I am. Okay, I want to go to this attraction or this ride or this shop or this restaurant. And then you can look at the map and decide, you know what, let's go left. Let's walk that way. Instead of having to memorize where you are and look at it, the app makes it easier. Yes. The app allows you to buy lightning lanes or make dining reservations or check walk-up availability for a lot of locations. But you're not going to catch me saying you have to have it.
So what are lightning lanes?
Lightning lanes replaced FastPass.
Okay.
So
For people.
FastPass was a thing before the pandemic. When we went when we were kids, Dad got fast passes for Space Mountain for him and Chris.
Oh,
And
okay.
remember they didn't have to stand online. They just kind of went through that quick lane. Well, Lightning lanes replaced that, and now it's charged. So it depends on the park and the day, and sometimes even the attraction, depending on the ride. There's no way to know what the price is going to be until you're eligible to buy it.
There's a
And
question up there.
my brother took me. That's Epcot.
Where? I think she's
That's
talking
Epcot.
about.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
It's going around the world. So Epcot has festivals throughout the year,
they do.
and in the very beginning of the year in January is Festival of the Arts. Then you have the Flower and Garden Festival, which takes place through spring, early summer. Then you have midsummer through fall, which is Food and Wine Festival
I was
normally,
going to say, isn't that the
and
wine?
that's what's taking place right now.
Wine,
Food and wine, and then
food and
in
wine.
November, December, you have Festival of the Holidays,
Oh,
and for the Flower and Garden Festival, actually, better yet, I can pull this up here. No, not that. Disney World. Let me share my screen.
okay, guys, hold on. Woo! We went through a tunnel.
Okay. So for
Now you're on
Epcot,
DisneyWorld.com or
yeah,
Disney.com.
disneyworld.disney.go.com.
Okay.
And we go to Epcot's page because right now the Food and Wine Festival is taking place. And what we're looking for, where is it? No, not that. Let me go back. I know what it's called, so I'm just going to search for it.
Those kids look like they're having fun.
So it's called Eat to the Beat. And then for the Flower and Garden Festival, it's called Garden Rocks.
Rocks,
And
like
so
a hard stone.
For Flower and Garden, it's called Garden Rocks. For Food and Wine, it's called Eat to the Beat. Oh, I don't need to give a survey. So it's August coming up. At the end of August, Mercy Me is going to be there on August 31st.
Ooh.
They're going to be there on September 1st, too. Toby
Oh,
Mac's going to be there on September 7th and 8th.
we're going to be at grandma's.
Um,
Hello,
who was it?
Pamela. Hi, Patty.
There was
Hi,
somebody
Diamond
I
Art
saw that was going to
Joy.
be
Hi,
there.
Margie.
Baha Man, October 3rd and 4th. Hanson, October 17th and 20th. The Fray on the 12th and 13th.
Now, is there an extra
M80s on.
fee for these concerts?
No, this is you can go and just watch them. We saw Todd and I saw Switchfoot last year, right after Hurricane Helene hit.
Switchfoot?
Switchfoot.
Okay.
Bowling for Soup. I want to go see them. That'd be pretty cool.
What is that?
Bowling for Soup. They're the guys that play 1985.
Oh, okay.
So there's a theater in Epcot. It's in the American Great Adventure Pavilion. And
Jen, you're funny. Hey, Daniel,
what?
read Hanging Out with Jen's comments. You can probably relate to that.
Hanging out with Jen. I don't know why even.
You're a pickle person.
I am a pickle person. But it's got to be a dill pickle. The bread and
Yeah,
butter ones could just die in a fire, forgotten under a leaky overpass.
right. I agree with you. But
No,
you
you
call
don't.
the
You get bread and
pickles
butter
I
all the
like.
time.
You call the pickles I like swamp pickles.
Yeah,
They're
the bread and
garlic
butter
or
pickles, they're
half
terrible.
sour.
You used to buy them just because you knew I wouldn't eat them.
Yes, I'm not dumb.
This storm.
So, just
Anyway,
so everybody
um,
knows,
the the reason.
Daniel's in the middle of a rainstorm right now and his lights have flickered. So, if he disappears, it's because his power went out.
So the
Is
theater
that
has standby seating. You don't have to do a dining package for it, but the dining gives you guaranteed seating. This one right here, Regal Eagle Smokehouse, you can't reserve it. It's actually the restaurant in America that doesn't have a waiter or waitress, so there's no tip that you have to worry about. You don't have to worry about a waiter or waitress. You get free refills on your drinks because the drinks are self-serve. You walk in there, you spend $36 for an adult, 21 for a kid. You have guaranteed seating. Now, there's a limit to how many they have,
for
right?
some reason? And hold on, Daniel. You are echoing really bad in my head, but I don't know if everybody else is. Daniel echoing? You were fine until you went to the last like 45 seconds.
Am I still echoing?
No,
Okay. So what I was saying is you can reserve a meal at a
that's
restaurant
better.
and you get guaranteed seating. But for Regal Eagle Smokehouse, you don't reserve it. You just go. Now there's a point where they're going to run out throughout the day, right? Because let's say if they have like, I'm just going to throw a number out. Let's say they have 100. I don't think they have that many, but if they did, um, there's a point where they're going to run out. But you get there, you tell them you want to buy the dining package. It comes with um, a drink, a seat, an actual meal, and you're not going to leave hungry. At least I've never left hungry.
No, their meals at Disney are not really small. Not at all.
Yeah. But the dining packages are really, really good because then you don't have to worry about the theater itself filling up because the theater's not huge. Um, let's see here.
Hello, Pamela. Hello,
So this
Margie
is the theater.
and Blossom. Hello, guys.
So that's the theater.
For which park now? Oh, Epcot.
This is in Epcot. So that's the theater, and then the restaurant I'm talking about is right there.
And is that right when you walk in?
No, this
No.
is in America. So you can't see it from where I have the camera, but this is the World Showcase Lagoon and Spaceship Earth. The entrance is all the way over there. It's the other side of the park.
Okay. I do like to eat in Germany.
So Germany, That restaurant is Beer Garden.
Isn't that the one where they have the show too? You
Typically,
sit in big long
there's a
tables and there's a stage.
it's not really a show restaurant, but there is a show, and it's the only place that I know where you can get schnitzel.
Schnitzel is good.
It's still really good. I went there
It
about 2
is.
years ago.
It is really good.
I need to take you and Dad there.
Yeah.
I need to. Um,
Now, what
you
restaurant would
mentioned
you go ahead?
you mentioned seeing Cinderella.
Okay, that would be Magic Kingdom, right? The castle.
Yep. So I'm just going to type in Cinderella and we're going to search. Meet Cinderella. This is at the Magic Kingdom. Cinderella's royal table. I think she normally makes an appearance here. This is a restaurant in the Magic Kingdom.
We ate there in
Yeah,
2000.
Cinderella does make an appearance there, but the reason you want to search is because if you go a little further down, you can look at some of the other restaurants. This one, for example. This isn't in the theme park. Subject to change, but Cinderella is listed there. But you're also going to normally, you would also see Aladdin, Mirabelle, and Princess Tiana. And that's not even in the theme park. This is at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
Say that again.
This is not even in a theme park. This one's at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. It's called 1900 Park Fair. So the characters are not just in the parks, they're in the resorts.
Now, you can't just go to a resort, correct? Unless you are
You
staying
kind
there.
of can. You kind of can. If you park at a theme park and then take the bus from the theme park to the resort, you can typically get in. If you make a dining reservation, you can get in.
Like, because Chef
Eh,
Mickey, it's a
mhm.
restaurant with characters in a resort, correct?
Yeah, Chef Mickey's.
Oh, my grandkids loved Chef Mickey.
That's
I
this one.
liked Chef Mickey, but it's not the most expensive restaurant, but it's nowhere near economical.
I was actually impressed with it.
For
I
what
was
you
impressed
it's
with
a
it.
huge buffet and characters. You get to
I
dance with
let's put it
them.
this way, as a 37-year-old adult, I would be willing to go there again.
Oh, I know. Well,
On
duh.
like one that really isn't talked about though is this one, Akershus.
I haven't heard of
This
it.
one's in Epcot.
Oh,
When when my niece gets a little older, I'm gonna have to take my brother and his family there.
nice.
Yeah, we did this. I did this one in December of 2023 with the person I am so glad I have this. And if you have to pick any single location for princesses, at least in my book, this is it.
So we've had quite a few new people come in. I want to make sure everybody knows when you go to any park in Disney World, go to the first gift shop and get yourself a pin. You can celebrate anything. Right, Daniel? Show your
Yeah,
pin.
yeah, you can celebrate anything. Hey, 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 I get smiles.
Yes, I know.
I've seen some of these I've seen absolutely hilarious. Like I don't even know how they managed to get through guest relations with it. I saw one. I got a picture of it. I sent it to Dad. It was 360,000 pounds on Furdo. I sent it to Dad. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "How did you get?" I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna ask. You can celebrate anything you want. You can make it like a. All it was 360,000 pounds. That's all he wrote on it, and I knew what it was because I paid attention to it, which is why I thought it was so funny. But you can celebrate anything that you want. You obviously got to make sure it's tasteful, right?
Right.
We
Right.
because
So
you want to.
there's an there's another question. That's for you because I don't know what
What's
she's
the
talking
Asian
about.
food place called? Okay, which one? Because there's a couple of them.
It's got a really long name.
I know it's storming out, Todd. Yeah, can you close my door, please? Thank you. My son wanted to alert me of the changing weather situation outside. The one I can see clearly out my window right here. Yes, I can see the trees swaying in the wind. It looks like a tropical storm. I know it's not.
So you don't have any idea what she's referring to?
No, there's a few different restaurants. There's Nine Dragons, which is in China. It's a buffet. There's
Ooh,
Teppan
I don't think
Edo,
we've
which is
been
in Japan.
there.
No, we haven't, and I'm probably not going to pick it because Teppan Edo is in Japan, and that's hibachi. If you ask me which one
Oh,
I want, I'm going to hibachi.
okay. Good to know.
Like it's not that the Chinese one is bad. It's good. It's all good. It's just what do you want to experience?
Yeah.
And I'd rather watch somebody set fire to the grill in front of me than walk up to a bar and get food.
And catch an egg in their hat.
Yeah,
Set fire to an onion.
that's much more engaging to me than going to a buffet.
True.
And every time I've left that place, Teppan Edo, I've always left with a to-go plate. So you can't leave with a buffet with a to-go plate.
Oh, that's true. That is very true. So do you enjoy talking, like if you're going to to Epcot as
Hmm.
a customer, do
It's the only way
you
I go.
engage in the guests? And I've seen you do that a few times.
I'll
Do
talk
you
with the
like to
people
talk to
around me.
people from around the world?
Yeah. Part of it's because you never know who you're going to meet. I used to drive Uber, and I live in the Tampa Bay area. I drove the VP and directors for the Tampa Bay Lightning,
Ooh.
the hockey team. Like I drove the
Hmm.
people that basically wrote payroll for them and picked who was going to be on the team. It was really, really awesome. But it was just because I took the time to actually ask, "Hey, how are you doing? What do you do?" So yeah, when I'm at the parks, I do ask the people around me, and I've always done that. I don't. That's not something that started when I became a cast member. That's just what I do. It's everybody is there to have fun.
Yeah. How
We
long have
we
you
we
worked for
go.
Disney?
I've been 5.5 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, can you believe that? February
No.
of 2020.
Oh, I thought you started in January.
No, well, no, I went. I moved down at the end of January, and I drove
Okay.
Uber,
Okay.
and
That's why
then
I thought January.
and then my ex and Todd came down because of the pandemic. We didn't want them to get
Right.
stuck because I was going to get the place situated.
Yeah.
Um, but the I've always asked people, "Hey, where are you from?" Like, and Disney's not the only destination here in Orlando. There's also Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Universal Studios. At the end of the day, you're going somewhere on a vacation to spend time with your family and have that quality time. And if that means you're immersing yourself in a theme park, one that happens to be for the company that I enjoy being around and being a part of, then that's where you go. But if you're not going to enjoy it, go where you're going to enjoy yourself.
Hmm.
Um, Same thing with the way lightning lanes, and it's a tool. Everything is a tool. You've got the tool of the admission to get into the theme park that you want to go in. You've got the tool of the lightning lane to use expedited queues for the ones that you want. But it's at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, like that was something that I did when I was younger. After Todd was born, we came down. Uh, his mother and I, we stayed at Port Orleans, Riverside. We were there for a week. Remember, you watched Todd for that trip.
Hmm. Hmm.
We booked a dining reservation every day. There was one day I think we even had two dining reservations. We had the dining plan. We used all of our fast passes. And when I got home, the joke was that I needed a vacation from the vacation.
That's always the way it is.
Right. And that was because I spent so much time on vacation meeting deadlines that I had set for my vacation. So the logic of no, the app's not, I wouldn't say the app's required. It's a tool, just like the lightning lanes or dining reservations. It's rooted in the fact that you're here on vacation. You don't want to work yourself into an itinerary or a schedule that basically
Oh, oh, we may have lost Daniel.
no, I'm here.
Oh, you froze.
Yeah, we had a lightning strike.
Oh, okay. I'm
Did, did,
surprised
did my
Todd didn't
audio
tell
break or
you.
was it just the video?
The video froze too.
Okay.
I'm surprised Todd didn't tell you there was a lightning strike.
I can see it. But I mean, it's more whatever you decide to do, have it be an experience that you want. Even down to what resort are you staying at? Um, if you like cars, Pixar cars, there's a resort with rooms themed after it. If you want a resort with rooms that I'm not going to say they're themed after Princess and the Frog because that wouldn't be an accurate thing. It is not a hurricane. Todd, it's not a hurricane. No, it's not. I'm watching it. It's a storm. It's okay. Todd, it's okay. Yeah.
Hello, Todd. How are you, Todd?
It is incredibly windy out though, I will give you that. Yeah, it's real bad rain. It's okay. What do you think? Okay. Is it bad weather? What do you think? Yes. Okay. Please close my door. Thank you, sir. He is growing up so quick. It's criminal.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, let's
Did I?
see. Tell us something funny that has
That's what I was
happened.
about to bring up. Something funny that happened. He wanted to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind when it first came out. I wanted to ride it too. So we got him to ride it, and the whole time before we're getting on it, I can feel his heart is like racing, like he's scared. And he told me he was scared after the harness came down and we had started to move.
And what ride is this now?
It was Guardians. It was
Okay,
Guardians of the
okay.
Galaxy. He's like, I'm scared. I'm scared. Like Todd, it'll be okay. So we go through the launch, and he's like wigging out the entire time. He's not like you would think he's not having a good time. And just a second, I need you to. Anyway, the roller coaster goes off. We launch, and he is just wigging out. He's freaking out the entire time. And I'm like, Todd, look at the Earth, look at the moon, look at and then we get off of it, and I said, did you like it? And he goes, yeah. I said, do you want to do it again? He goes, tomorrow. And then the other one, I wasn't present. I wasn't present for the other one that was absolutely hilarious. You were there. You were there with Dad and my ex, and you guys were at Epcot. Remember, we went to Animal Kingdom. I had to work that night. We went to Animal Kingdom in the morning. We got the picture, and then I drove back to the house because we were working from home because of the pandemic. And you guys went to Epcot, and you were in the Land Pavilion. You had just gotten off Soarin', and you asked, "Do you want to rock the countries?" And you said Todd dropped to his knees and screamed, "No!"
I remember that. He just went, no.
I have also made him sit in Tomorrowland and do his homework while we rotated out and rode a ride.
Well, you got to do what you got to do, Dad. So, does anybody have any other questions before I let Daniel go?
Well, I had
He's,
one last thing I wanted
oh,
to bring up.
oh, sorry.
So there's an attraction, and it's my one of my personal favorite, Avatar Flight of Passage. It is typically one of the longest waits at Animal Kingdom. You can buy a lightning lane to skip that wait.
You don't want to.
And if you buy a lightning lane, you are going to save the time. Nothing wrong with that.
I
If you
talked,
value the time, if you value the time more, then sure, go ahead. You're not gonna regret it. But if you're going to Animal Kingdom because you want to immerse yourself in that land, then walk through that standby line because you will walk through a cave with paintings. You're going to walk through a bioluminescent portion, which is just plant life that lights up, and you're going to walk through a lab. The lightning lane skips it.
aliens.
The lightning lane completely skips that. You
Yes.
trade with the lightning lanes. Generally, you trade your time and the efficiency of your time for the immersion of the attraction.
When I did
So,
Animal Kingdom this morning, I talked about that. I said, sometimes, most of the time, when you wait on these lines, it's an exhibit in itself.
well, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, it's the newest roller coaster at Walt Disney World. I would argue it's probably the most popular one right now in out of all of them that we have. Now, granted, they're all good. They're all, I mean, even Tron Light Cycle Run, the complaint is that it's short, but it couldn't be longer because if you're riding on the light cycle and you pick yourself up like you're pedaling, like if you're riding a bike and you stand up to pedal, like if you pick yourself up and you lean into it, it it can't really be longer because your legs are just jello when you're done. Um, and it's not a bad thing. It's just you're leaning into it and you're immersing yourself in that versus just sitting there like, oh, no, don't just sit in it. Actually experience it. And the
And what
the
ride was
the
that
l-
now?
that's Tron Light Cycle Run. That's
Oh,
another
okay.
roller coaster that's fairly
Yeah.
recently opened.
I haven't done that one.
You probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't like it because you sit like a motorcycle. Um,
Does
but
Todd like it?
I haven't even tried. I have no desire to try that yet. I'll wait until there's somebody else with us who will want to do it, like, maybe the girl that gets on the bus with them. And then if she's willing to do it, I'll be like, hey, you gonna let her one up you? Come on,
Yeah.
let's go. Because he'll do it. He'll give in to that, and then he'll enjoy it, and then I'll have to go to the Magic Kingdom a lot more.
Yeah.
But every attraction has things built into it that the standby line is designed to draw you into the attraction.
Yeah.
Some of them are much more noticeable than others, like Avatar Flight of Passage with the cave and the lab, or Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, you walk through a resistance base. Others are more subtle. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, you'll notice the floor gets larger. And what I mean by that is the scale of the floor gets larger because you go down to being mouse size or rat sized. Soaring around the world, it's less subtle because it's
Oh, I
designed
love
to,
Soarin'.
but the standby line for it is designed to look like different airports. The first room when you walk through it, it's designed after Heathrow in London. The second room, the hallway with like what looks like the metal panels for the roof, that's designed after Narita in Tokyo, I believe. I could have the airport wrong. I think it's Narita. And then past that is supposed to be modeled after flight and flying. And you start getting into like the actual hangar of boarding an aircraft. So that's why the line
Oh,
changes as you go through it. But you don't notice it unless you're looking for it or if you're
right,
super excited for it.
right. And all the
And
TVs like in an airport.
right. And it's different for every attraction. Some are more subtle, some are not. And if there's an attraction that you're super, 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 super excited for, use a standby line for it because everything of that standby line is that wait's going to be a lot easier to do than the one you don't want. For me, if I'm doing lightning lanes, I'm getting lightning lanes for Mia's Ratatouille Adventure, and I'm getting a lightning lane for Spaceship Earth because they're the only two that have outdoor lines, and I like air
Yeah.
conditioning. I don't care
So
about how much time I'm going to spend.
Crafty Chef Diamond says Tron is amazing. Have you been on
Yeah, it is.
Tron?
Oh yeah, yeah. I wrote it, and I want to write
What
it again.
park is that in?
Magic Kingdom. It's next to Space Mountain. It took it started the it was kind of funny because nobody knew where it was going to go, and then the plot of land it ended up on, it was actually outside of the railroad, the Walt Disney World Railroad. So it's on this plot of land that we didn't even know could be considered part of the park. Yeah, Tron
Okay,
Tron's really good.
the restaurant that she was trying to get you to remember, she said it started with an M and
An
or like
M.
a more, M-O-R. Does that help you at all?
Oh, hang on. I think I know what it is.
Okay, Jen, hold on.
I've never done it. Hang on, I'm looking it up. Was it a quick service location with a counter, or was there a waiter or waitress?
Jen, that's a question for you.
Morimoto Asia?
Well, that sounds like a long name.
And that one, let me see where that is. I want to say that's at Disney Springs. Yeah, that
Is
one's at
that
Disney Springs.
is that a resort?
Morimoto, no, no, Disney Springs is a shopping district. Morimoto Asia is at Disney Springs. And that one I think is relatively new. I think. I don't know. I don't know that much about this one. I've never eaten there. But you can pull the menu up and look at it. It looks like they've got ramen, actual ramen, not
Okay,
the not the
Daniel.
not the quick
Jen
cup soup.
says yes, that's the one.
Yeah, yeah, they actually have ramen there, duck ramen, and that actually looks like it would be really, really good.
Ramen, like the
Yeah,
soup you get
like
for
actual
17
ramen, not
cents.
not the cheap top ramen in a cup that you put in the microwave, like actual ramen.
Oh, oh, that's funny.
They
Here, pay
they've also got
$25 for a cup of ramen.
it's 20. It's 20 for duck ramen. It's got Peking duck broth, wheat noodles, duck meat, Scallion, cilantro, and soy marinated egg according to the menu.
Ooh. We
Yeah, it
might have to
sounds
go
good.
there.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Ooh, and that's at Disney Springs. That's tempting. They also have eel and avocado.
Ew. Eel?
Yeah, eel. Is this looks like a full-on like Japanese type. Ooh, I have to try this place.
Jen is so excited that you figured it out.
Yeah, I've never eaten there. I've helped with getting reservations there for people that wanted to eat there, but I've never actually been there. They actually have a $2,000 bottle of wine there. It's
Ooh!
actually a malt. It's actually a malt whiskey.
No, no, no.
I'm looking at the menu right now. They've got a Yamazaki
Is that
55-year bottle for
is
two
that the
thousand
wine?
dollars. It says it's a single malt whiskey.
No.
The menu at this place actually looks really good.
And all the menus are on the app for all the restaurants.
They're on the app and the website.
Huh?
They're on the app and the website.
Okay, cool. All right, before we let everybody go, I need to make an announcement about the Disney event final drawing for the prizes. There will be a post in Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 Facebook group. Please be sure to post in that post underneath that post. If you do not have Facebook, make sure you email me, pamperedwithdiamonds@gmail.com. People have been posting all over the place. Not everybody's been using the hashtag. So we need you to watch for the week 5 post on the Facebook Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 group. If you don't have Facebook, you'll have to email me. And those will be the people that we pick for the drawing. Those names will go in. So be sure to do that. Okay, we've got some more comments here. I've never had dim sum.
I
Have
just
you?
want to try the ramen. The ramen sounded
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
I've never had duck before, or if I have not aware that I've had duck.
I heard it tastes like chicken.
That's what they say. I think.
If it tastes like chicken, eat chicken. It's probably cheaper. Just saying.
I don't know. I've never had it. I'm gonna have to try it.
This is not the same kid that grew up in my house.
That's a lie.
Ah,
I remember growing up.
yeah.
I used the same strategies with Todd that you used with me.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
You don't want to eat your dinner? Trust me, you're gonna eat it. It'll be there for you when you wake up.
Oh, I didn't do that to you.
No, but you did make sure I didn't get dessert or anything till I ate it.
Correct.
And you made it a point
No
to remind me
dessert.
I had no one to blame but myself.
That's right. So we are going to let Daniel go. We're going to wait for the lag to catch up. And if anyone has any last minute questions, I will wait before I let Daniel go. and then you'll just have me.
And I'm here just like I said at the beginning. I'm here on my own. I'm not
Yes.
representing Disney with this. This is my own view.
Well, we
Um,
appreciate you being here.
if if you are planning a trip and you need to know something like an official, like on a more official, I'm planning and I want to actually do something, call the phone number. Every single one of the cast members that work there are more than happy to help. Because if nobody came to visit, we wouldn't have our jobs.
True.
But it was the same place with anywhere. If no one goes to the store can't be open. If nobody buys if everybody decided to not buy an Xbox, Microsoft would stop making it.
That's
It's
true.
just the law of the economy and how it works. And everyone that I've bumped into that I work with, they'd be more than happy to answer your questions. And even you might even get me. You won't know it's me, but you might even get me. And we'll all be more than happy to make sure that you get the answers.
And if you guys have any questions and you want me to ask him privately, if you have a trip coming up and there's something you want to know, I'm more than happy to say, hey, somebody wants to know this. What should they do? So feel free to reach out to me. All right, Daniel, I know you got to go. You get up early in the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun trip.
Yep.
Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Todd is
And
too.
I'll,
He's actually getting pretty excited.
cool.
He
Cool.
tried, you should have seen it. He pulled all of his clothes out of the dryer, didn't even fold it. He just shoved it all into his duffel bag. And I was like,
Oh,
Todd, no, no, you have to fold them. You have to fold them.
he's going on a trip to see a friend tomorrow. And on the way back, he's stopping by here. So I'll have Todd overnight next week. Looking forward to that. Well, thank you again, Daniel. And you can hang up anytime you would like to. You're
All right.
free to go.
Hopefully the power doesn't go out. I got clothes I gotta dry.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right, bye. And now you have me. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope your questions got answered. uh, And quite a bit of people already to let you guys go. Next week, there will be drawings. Well, there'll be information about the drawings. So, yeah. All right, I'm going to go. Frozen.